Thank you, David. 8:05, -3 at the airport. Quite mild this morning. Good morning, everyone. Hope for a group of homeowners in High River. They've won the legal right to go to arbitration now to fight for fair financial compensation. 18 families in 2 different parts of High River say their homes were sacrificed during the June flood to save other areas of town. Early on during the disaster in June, a decision was made to build 2 berms to control the flow of the flooding Highwood River. That decision led to 18 homes in Sunrise and the Hamptons in High River to sit underwater for a month, right in the middle of a man-made lake of sorts. The province has offered money to repair the homes, but the families say the houses are beyond repair. They want money to totally rebuild. They claim the province should compensate them at a level above the standard disaster relief payments because their homes were sacrificed to benefit others. Overseas in Pretoria, South Africa, Prime Minister Stephen Harper, Premier Alison Redford, and entourage of Canadian dignitaries have paid their final respects now to former South African President Nelson Mandela. Harper, 3 former prime ministers, 4 in fact, actually, as well as premiers and former governor generals. They were among those who passed in front of the coffin where Mandela is lying in state for the next 3 days. The coffin rests in an amphitheater which now bears the name of the anti-apartheid icon who died last Thursday at the age of 95. Mandela's body will lie in state now until Sunday, when a state funeral will be held, the first state funeral ever in modern South Africa. Meantime, South Africa's last apartheid-era president says he hopes Nelson Mandela's focus on lasting reconciliation will live and bloom in South Africa. F.W. de Klerk made the remarks after paying his final respects today. Time magazine has selected Pope Francis as its Person of the Year. Pope Francis was picked as the person who had the greatest impact on the world, good or bad, during 2013 in just his first year as pontiff. Time managing editor Nancy Gibbs says Francis has managed to change the tone, the perception, and the focus of one of the world's largest institutions in an extraordinary way. National Security Agency leaker Edward Snowden finished 2nd on the list of Person of the Year, Newsmaker of the Year for Time magazine. In Ottawa, the late starting fall session of Parliament is now over, a lot sooner than expected. Members of Parliament agreeing last night to rise for the holiday break. They're not going to sit in the House of Commons again until late January. The extended break gives Prime Minister Harper's Tory caucus a break from opposition, almost daily interrogations during question period. The Harper government has been grilled as of late over the Senate expense scandal and, of course, the widening RCMP investigation into the role of Harper's former chief of staff in that scandal and just how involved the Prime Minister's office actually was involved in the spending scandal. Good news if you're looking to buy or sell a home in Calgary next year. The Calgary Real Estate Board is forecasting prices and sales will continue to climb in 2014. The board says prices are expected to rise about 4.3% next year. The board's chief economist says the reason is Calgary continues to attract people here to work, and the rental market is also extremely tight.
We do know that for some of those renters who were already considering ownership that were impacted, a lot of them chose to go into ownership sooner than they would have otherwise. In addition to that, there was a lot of people who were already considering entering in the market, and concerns over how much tighter that market would get might have pulled their sales forward.
Year over year, there has been about an 11% increase in home sales in Calgary. The average price in our city for a house right now is about $456,000.